Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the... their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll go again with Sanders. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Young now from the 50. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. It's a second down run with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
And we'll get that to Amir Smith-Marset.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Young. And that is incomplete here.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw again on second down. Young, open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Young now. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we bump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, as their sights got set a little bit higher, they were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he takes it inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They go play action. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out in this first quarter of play. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Following the interception, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Position, 1 play later, boom, end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Young. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far with this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here's Powell on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, Cardinal?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play.
It's Young on 1st down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Young will set to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to put it away.
On the return is Powell.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Cousins on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins, he's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins now.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Oliver. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings.
There's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Young's throw here on target to Hurst. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A first down throw for Young. Again, that's Hurst. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw again. Young. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now here's Young. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young working out of the gun. That's taken in by Smith-Marset. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Young looks to throw on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Young. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff to Chandler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
11 yards there, just like last play. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
From the 31, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
They run it with Chandler.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Ty Chandler
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point,
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And Short calls it in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
To throw, Young. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, it's Young. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Running right, here's Sanders. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he's brought down. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab.
And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Chandler, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go Madison up the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Another carry now for Madison. Powers through it.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now Chandler.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Osborne. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it all culminates makes it a touchdown for Minnesota. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. One last shot for Young. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort of this defense as well.
Yeah, they were not let up to it because the lead was saved. They wanted to play a bigger part in this game as our offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.